Hi, this is Garry Lane. We're back on air.
What's wrong with you, Wolf? You took yourself air.
We apologise to our listeners there. We had a few technical issues and I was through to you, Gaz. You pulled the plug out.
Don't ever press a button you
Mate,
don't know what it does.
Hey, listen, I'll cop plenty and put my hand up for plenty. That wasn't me. But that happens in life. Chief, you have little hiccups along the way and we've recovered beautifully. And I mean, we've got a long lead in, so, you know, a couple of minutes here, doesn't kill us. It's 2 hours out from the game still, Neil, isn't it?
And Big Willis Brownless, for the first time in a long time, Garry, is going to be down on the boundary.
Where is he?
Well, he's getting us food.
Well, that's probably his main duty for tonight. And the interesting thing for me is I welcome you, Jim,
Yes, nice to
after
be here.
2 very, very sharp hours.
Sharp hours.
They were very
Well, do you want
crisp.
me to tell you what we did?
Yeah, you did it over here, you and Bill.
Yeah,
Their
we
rush
did.
hour.
We did. And as you know, one of the most loved segments on Triple M is Great Names of the 80s.
Yeah, well, I've done it.
Yeah, and what we do is we do a full build-up as to when the person, where he was recruited from, born, club he played for, because people in their cars like to play along.
It's a little guessing game.
Exactly, and by the end of all of the clues, they go, who's the name going to be, and then the big reveal.
Yeah, it's good.
So that's how
It's
we
good.
do it, and normally it starts about sort of 5:15. So anyway, out of the 5 o'clock news, I said, well, Mark Risciuto to join us next. And then, of course, we got Great Names of the 80s, and we're looking forward to it enormously.
It's a long
Anyway, and,
story. I
well,
hope
then
it's
Bill
got a good
goes,
punchline.
yeah, Bill goes, well, do you want me to speak? This is live on air. Do you want me to speak? I said, well, not unless you got anything decent to add, Bill. He goes, grabs a running sheet and goes, oh, well, we got Ken Hunter coming up.
Oh, no. No, Jim. That's not how it works, Bill. Come on. Come on.
Anyway, so our Twitter page got smashed
No.
with people saying, maybe don't give Bill anything intelligent to say ever.
Well, that's why we've sent him to get the food. And that is, that doesn't surprise any of us. But he will work the boundary tonight
course.
for one reason, and one reason only. That the purple-headed warrior stamped his feet
I heard
like
this.
a little... Do you hear this, Chief? Stamped
I
his
heard this.
feet and said, listen, and I've got a recording of the conversation. He rang Lee Simon
I
and
have
said...
heard this.
Excuse me, Lee. I'm number 43 most important media personality in the country. I ain't doing the boundary.
No.
Warrior,
Because-
is this fact?
Hang on, hey,
It's not fact,
haven't
Jason.
finished, Chief.
Don't
Because
fall for his rubbish.
I am now so recognisable that I get pestered. This is the reason he's not doing it. I get pestered and people keep coming up to me.
Warrior?
Not true.
Why aren't you doing it?
I was never meant to do it. I've actually
You should
done it
have.
out of the goodness of my heart
Warrior,
for 6 or 7
Warrior,
years.
Answer the
I've just
question,
had the
Lockfry.
producer say in actual fact it was very true.
Exactly.
So Snorkel
Is
is
that what
giving
you
you
said,
up.
Snorkel?
And you have done the boundary before over here. Why all of a sudden have you burnt us?
I wasn't meant to be doing
No.
it at all.
Doesn't matter whether you were meant to be or not.
Why aren't
When
you
the
doing
number's up, you take it, all
Because
right?
he's 43 now
Mate.
and he got pestered like a rock star down there.
Well, I would have thought he's going to get more pestered here in the box than he is down there in the boundary line.
Well,
I'll
he
be
got-
clearing out of the box, man. I'll be spending time with you any more than I have to.
Warriors.
Very hard to spend time with anyone.
As
You're just
one of
looking
the
at
Twitters
blackness.
said, 3 weeks to go, Andrew Evans says 3 weeks to go and Damo grows a pair. Hashtag about bloody time.
Well, the interesting thing I find about it, because I heard the same story. I haven't spoken privately to
did.
Purple about it, but that's what I've heard, the story.
That's below.
Well, and therefore, what interests me is we've replaced him with the most recognised person in Australia,
but a man
Bill Brownless.
But, Jim,
But a man
Imagine
who's
Bill down
racist.
there.
a man who thrives in that environment. In fact, don't expect anything from
No,
Bill down there because he'll
he'll
win
be
a
taking
shout.
photos.
Jim,
By the
It was-
6-minute mark,
What
he'll-
I don't understand is, given it's a final, why wouldn't we have them both on the bench?
Well, that's
both
not
looking
bad,
after
actually.
one team, keeping an eye on the bench
That's
and
not
everything that
bad,
happens.
Chief.
because the big pill bag down there, Warrior, has just said, I ain't doing it.
Hey.
And he's not budging.
There was an incident at the SCG,
I can't believe
Chief.
this,
Mate,
Chief.
It was
you
an
are the
incident.
team leader.
Well, I've only
You
just
need
caught
to
up with this
provide a little bit of
afternoon, Chief.
direction for one of our little fluffy
Warrior, I
members
can't
here.
believe what I'm hearing.
He got
There was an
accosted in-
incident at the Sydney
What
Cricket
was it?
Ground.
Oh.
What was the
There
incident?
was an incident.
Tell us what it was. Tell our listeners what it was.
I don't think I
I
want
know
to
what it
encourage
was.
this
I'll
incident, Garry.
tell 'em if you
I don't think I
want.
want to encourage this
Did you
incident.
get bitch slapped?
Well, as good as.
Oh, no.
He got beer thrown over him.
Oh, well,
He got
that's
a-
not
Got
acceptable.
half a pot thrown on
For
the back of
Purple?
his purple melon.
Well,
And
then
the-
I don't blame him
and
for
the
Guy
dye
said it was
cracking
an
him.
accident, but I don't think it
And
was.
the dye ran down his
Yeah,
back.
and there we are for a
onto his
start.
Stained his back.
Onto his white shirt.
And that's fair
And
enough,
that's why
too.
he's not
well,
doing it.
so Bill's doing it.
Bill's going to do it.
And Bill's filthy
Why?
because, well, but
What's he filthy
normally
about?
by the 7:03 mark, Bill's having his first, and they're followed minutely by as many as he can tip into himself.
Well, he'll be in a shout.
I
down
still
there.
think they should both be down there to give our listeners the ultimate most comprehensive coverage from boundary
Right,
level.
I can hear the Duke, who's off mic.
Yes.
Good call.
He wants Warrior down there too.
Yes, into the gym.
Getting a lot of offers on
Don't say
Twitter,
too much.
Jim, to do the boundary riding.
Oh, yes, go on.
Yes.
Well, Woody tonight says I'd love to do it, Wolf, for free, no fee. So
Yeah.
this is where you used to be, Warrior, beating down our door saying, "Give us an opportunity on
That's
the
it.
boundary."
That's it.
And the goodness of our heart, we gave you that
Little
opportunity.
opening, cracked the door open for him.
Just gave you a little
That's it.
taste, and now you just slammed it back and said, "No, 43, I'm off."
I've done it out of the goodness of my heart for 6 years, Gary.
Who else? Oh, I tell you, the last time Bill did it, Gary, we were down at Skilled Stadium. He ended up, as it was then, he ended up in the commentary box for the second half,
Who?
having Bill,
Yes.
having missed. I think it was the foot injury to the famous Geelong defender who's now a coach somewhere,
Matty Egan.
Matty
yeah,
Egan, who
exactly
then
right.
finished his career,
Yeah,
and it just escaped Bill that he was even off the ground.
Well, I was.
Again, that's why Warrior should be down there with him.
I was driving him around this week, and he did say to me, "Oh, I'm on the boundary." I said, "I know you are, Bill." And he goes, "What do I got to do down there?" Hey, I like this tweet.
Yes.
This is from Johnny Brown, who's it sounds like a tool to me. But anyway, he says, "Gary Lyon, maybe you can help Oz Swimming in their review. Just do the opposite you did to Melbourne."
Oh,
That's not a bad one.
that's
not bad.
It's not bad. It's not a bad crack.
Crisp.
That's a good Johnny Brown. The last time we'll read him out. But
Yep.
Anyway, what?
I thought you said there's another one. You
No,
want
I
to read.
read another one of his. He's a dead set Bill. So we gave him a little run, so that I can't be accused of not hanging it on myself. But that's enough for you, Johnny. Off you go, champ. Go back to your dungeon.
Yes, I know. We got a minute left, Luke. Waving a clock
tell
at
you
me.
what, I'm going to
So,
give him
on-
this plastic knife in a minute.
Right. Oh, I know. He's got the wrong. I'm looking at the wrong clock. We've got 11:06. It might revisit this, Gary. I'm looking at the wrong clock.
Take it back. Luke.
For McDonald's, shut up, everyone. Triple M rocks finals football.